Start 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere we go is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
If you're planning to host guests soon, this video is for you. Today I'm sharing some simple ideas that are totally relatable and guaranteed to get you compliments without spending a ton of time or effort. I'm kicking things off with an easy kheer recipe. I've got the milk on the boil and now I'm adding these thin pre-roasted vermicelli noodles. They are a total time saver. Now, while that's simmering away, I'm setting up a quick little drinks station. I'm bringing back this gorgeous handi. I showed you in an earlier video. It's technically cookware, but today it's serving a totally different purpose. I'm using it as a vase for some fresh flowers. Here's a little hosting tip. It's so much more fun when things are planned out. You can even split the prep work over 2 days. But honestly, it's the little details, the finishing touches that make your guests feel extra special. So I like to add the nuts after toasting them in a bit of ghee. And that little layer of ghee on top, it just looks so cozy and inviting. If you're hosting non-Indian guests though, a quick heads up, make sure to check for allergies. Better safe than sorry.
As a young girl, it feels we're mine.
Now let's talk rice. If you want that perfect khila texture, here's a tip. Boil your rice ahead of time and pop it in the fridge for a couple of hours. It works like a charm. I'll also be showing you some super simple table setup ideas, something that blends traditional charm with a modern twist. So keep watching, there's more goodness coming up.
Take me back, all the way back to them days.
So today I'm going to be making very easy but delicious kofta recipe, for which we will be combining grated paneer along with potatoes. That ways we can actually give a lot more resting time to some of the things without having to rush. The idea is to combine all the ingredients and keep the koftas ready in the fridge for a while. I've combined some basic spices that will be showing up on the screen.
One big smile across my
I shifted my mixture to a bigger parat for ease. Well, all the gorgeous pieces that you will see today are featured by P.TAL. P.TAL has a beautiful collection of brass and copper serveware as well as cookware.
Take me back, all the way back.
Coating the balls in all-purpose flour or maida.
In a gown and a crown, barefoot.
Keeping the koftas in the fridge helps with frying later on and reduces any chances of them disintegrating while in oil. You can even make these kofta balls a day in advance and then fry them on the main day. I quickly swapped out the red tablecloth for a blue one and layered it with a traditional runner. Why all the fuss, you ask? Well, today I am going for a look that blends modern with traditional. And once I set the right plates and bowls on the table, it should all come together beautifully, so keep watching. This time I wanted to bring in a touch of traditional India to the table, so I went with a mix of P.TAL, Tamba and other classic serveware pieces. Those warm golden tones add a beautiful blend of elegance and nostalgia. It feels both luxurious and rooted in heritage. That's why you'll see a few stunning pieces from P.TAL featured on the table today. This beautiful gift box holds the most luxurious looking hammered brass cutlery. I originally got it to add to my collection, but honestly it would make such a lovely gift for someone special this festive season. While we are multitasking here, let's quickly whip up a delicious gravy. I'm starting by adding some whole spices to hot oil, cardamom, cinnamon, cloves and pepper. Then in goes some roughly chopped onions, tomatoes and a handful of cashews. The cashews are the secret to that silky velvety texture we are going for. The shiny Kansa thalis are actually one of my favorites. The best part is, it's completely safe for everyday meals. You can even pair it with acidic dishes. So, tomato based curries, totally fine to serve directly in Kansa bowls and plates.
We used to hang around town pretty late. I spent the week thinking about our next day. It was easier then.
Since we are doing a sit-down dinner, I am keeping the center of the table really simple. Just enough space to comfortably place all the dishes. We don't want to mix up everything. Today's setup is designed with us Indians in mind, those of us who love to serve and eat right at the table. It's a cozy home-style layout with little decorative touches here and there, just enough to keep it from feeling too plain.
They couldn't take us, they couldn't change us, they couldn't catch us.
It really helps to plan out where each serving dish will go. It just makes the whole setup feel more intentional. Meanwhile, I think it's the right time to get the kofta gravy going. Just blend everything into a smooth puree or more like a sauce, and that's going to be the base for our curry today. Well, our kofta dish. With that done, most of the big time-consuming parts are out of the way. Later, I'll also be making a no onion, no garlic aloo recipe. It's simple but so worth it, especially during the festive season, so keep watching. These kofta balls are quite delicate and I know a lot of people find them tricky to fry. But if you've chilled them properly and given them that maida coating like we did earlier, you really shouldn't run into any issues. Honestly, home-cooked food should feel easy, light and comforting, right? That's why I've kept the koftas simple. I've not added any nuts or heavy fillings, just a softer, more minimal version that still feels special but without being over the top. Has it ever happened to you that the side dishes more than the main ones end up stealing the show? Alongside all the mains, we are serving this chutney, which adds a fun pop of flavor. It's sweet, tangy and full of character and people really love it. The secret is Panch Foran. It's a lovely Bengali 5-spice mix. It gives the chutney a totally different aroma and taste compared to the usual North Indian style ones. So with just mustard oil, whole spices, tomatoes and sugar, we are whipping up a chutney that comes together in under 10 minutes. And towards the end, I am adding some chopped dates. We are starting by grinding some whole spices. This will be the base of our dish. Remember I mentioned a no onion, no garlic recipe earlier? Well, this one's a beautiful example. Simple, comforting and perfect not just for guests but even for those special days when you're cooking for yourself. Once the oil is hot, I'm adding a pinch of asafoetida, some cumin seeds and then the freshly ground spice mix. Then come the pre-boiled potatoes, lightly mashed by hand. Try not to chop them with a knife. This dish actually tastes better when the potatoes are broken by hand. While that's cooking, we'll make a quick slurry using just water and flour. You can use besan, atta or any flour that you have on hand. Finish with a sprinkle of garam masala and fresh coriander leaves, and that's it. No chopping, no onion, no garlic, just pure comfort in a bowl. I'm quickly frying some Sabudana Papads to go into that roti box I mentioned earlier, right alongside the cutlets. These two will be our crispy little elements on the table, and honestly, it's touches like these that make the whole menu feel extra special. Okay, so I have this beautiful roti box from them as well, but since I'll be making rotis right at the end warm, I'm not planning to serve them from the start. So today I'm using the roti box a little differently. It's going to hold something else entirely. I'm putting together a crispy little box to serve alongside the main dishes. It's meant to hold all those crunchy bits you can mix and match with your meal. I'm adding the papads we fried earlier, some dry crispy snacks and even tucking in the chutney right here. So it turns into a fun little platter, just neatly packed into a box. And now for a little festive flair, a tradition many of us have grown up with, especially during festivals or special gatherings, is using a paraat or an urli to float fresh flowers and a few tea lights. It's such a simple yet beautiful way to bring in a little glow and freshness. So today that's exactly what I'm doing. Since most of the decor so far has been in the dining area, I thought the living room could use a little love too. I'm placing this pretty paraat with fresh flowers on the coffee table just to tie it all together. So now it's time to finish setting up the table and add in anything that was left out. The great thing about doing the table setup alongside the cooking like we did today is that by the end there's barely anything left to do. It all comes together without you even realizing. Today's video was brought to you in collaboration with P.TAL, and every brass and copper piece you saw today, including those beautiful handmade thalis, was from their collection. You will find all the product links below, and don't forget to apply the coupon code at checkout for a special discount. And yes, P.TAL ships worldwide, so no matter where you are, you can get your hands on these beautiful pieces. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week.